What's good with it, you heard? Yeah, it's your boy Kid. You know what it is, man. Yeah, we been jumping off the porch, you feel me? But I jumped off the porch today with my dude, Dirty Glove Bastard, you feel me?
You could tell the way she act in public, how she gon' be in private. They call me Kid, but I can't stand no bitch that's childish. No.
All right, so we got my boy, Kid, jumping off the porch with us
Finally,
today.
you know what I'm saying? For real, you know, finally jumping off the porch in the A. I done jumped off the porch in New Orleans since I was like 12 years old. Facts.
Nah, man, it's an honor to have you here, man. Like you said, finally, me and you've been talking about this for a couple years.
Yeah,
so.
man, for real.
Today is the day,
yeah,
man.
our schedules was always like, yo, I'm gonna be here. All right, well, I gotta be here.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
Nah, but you're here, man. So how you feeling today, man?
Oh, man, I feel good. I feel good, for real, man. Got the new single out right now. Yellow Tape.
Going
featuring
crazy.
BG. You did. Shout out to the legend, man. For real. And welcome home to my guy.
Definitely, man. Yeah, we're going to touch on all that in a second, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead and shout out your boy Cent up there with you today, too,
man. That's my dude, K Mills. You know what I'm saying? You know, I thought he was still counting money. That's playing some other shit.
Nah, that's what's good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so what else you got planned while you're in the city, man? Or what else have you been working on since you touched down?
Oh, man, come on, man. This is Atlanta, man. You know, studio, strip club, food, strip club, studio again, strip club. You know, might dip off, go smash on something, strip club. The crazy thing about it, every time I say strip club, it's a different strip club.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? For real, man. Like, you get caught up in that Atlanta life, man. Hey, man, crazy. Shout out to the 8.
Yeah. How do the clubs here in Atlanta compare to back at home in New Orleans, or is there no comparison between the two?
Yeah, it's definitely a comparison, man, because it's so many out here. You feel me? Like, opposed to like back home in New Orleans, it's, you know, just a few. Feel me? Like out here in Atlanta, every day is something to do, for real. Man, I be going out with my partner Fatty. You know what I mean? He from Maison, from my block. He out here.
Okay.
Man, I've been running from him because let's say, bro, I go out with this dude, man. We don't come back, bro. By the time we get out the clubs and everything, it's probably like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like real talk, it had been times I done had to take his call, all kind of stuff, because it's like, bro, like. It's already like 6, 7 in the morning. What is else to do?
Yeah, at that point, hit the Waffle House and go home, man.
Yeah, like what is else to do? I'm thinking that's what we about to do. He pulling up at another spot. Yeah, that's the other spot. What other spot? Man, you tripping here? Well, look, just take the call.
Hell yeah, I'm out of here.
Man, yo, for real, man. Shout out to my dude, man. That's my nigga.
Yeah, that's the real Atlanta culture right there, man.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, for real, man. That's why I love the A, man. I ride with the A. There's always something to do every day. Every day. For
Absolutely,
real.
man.
And at the same time, you never know who you're gonna run into. Mm-hmm. For real. Shout out to the A.
Yeah, it's a great place to network, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Man. At gas stations, at the club, at the
Man,
restaurant.
what? For real, man. I'm in a strip club. I run in a Quavo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, I've been knowing them like for a long time. Yeah. Rest in peace to Takeoff too. Yeah.
Did you and Quavo ever cook some shit up?
Nah, we ain't never get in the studio.
Okay.
Like with me, like my relationship with artists always like ride with them on real time. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it don't really be about the music. You feel me? I think that's how you really develop like a real relationship with people, and it makes it organic for when we actually do get in the studio and do something. For real.
No, that's real, man.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to New Orleans. You from the 9th Ward, right?
Oh, you better believe it, you hear me? 5 + 4, what do you get, you hear?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
speak on like your experience coming up in the 9th Ward, man.
Just like growing up in, you know, like any other hood, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ever really like come from a real neighborhood and you was outside in your neighborhood for real, because you know there's a lot of people that's from the hood, lived in the hood, but wasn't outside in the hood, you know what I mean? So that's a big difference, you feel me? Like if you was actually outside, you know, in your hood, you know, you seen a lot, got into a lot, you know what I mean? For real. Like I say, like I've been off the porch since like 12 years old out there, so you know, I done been through a whole lot For real, you know, and I ain't one of them dudes that be, you know, just repping the, you know what I'm saying, just repping the hood, like, you feel me? Like, you go out there, and they'll tell you, for real.
Yeah. And how does New Orleans look today compared to when you was coming up? Because that was, you know, pre-Katrina and everything.
It's totally different now, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, like, you know, like, older line type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody like just more mature your day. You don't see a lot of people just outside hanging on hanging on a corner by the store and stuff like that, you feel me? Well, like in my hood, like where I'm from, your damn amazing, like our stores are shut down, you know, on the corner anyway, so, you know, ain't really no hanging, so it's definitely different now, definitely different.
There's been a lot of...
Food's still good.
I was gonna, yeah, you can never be New Orleans food, man.
Facts.
Has there been like, you know, has the city been gentrified a lot too?
Yeah, but that comes like certain areas, you know what I mean? Like where I'm from, it still ain't so gentrified. You get what I mean? Like it always been like if you go so far down, you know what I mean, and you pass St. Claude, like they got a street called St. Claude. Once you pass St. Claude, you in the back. I think they call that the Bywater area, something like that.
Like going east?
Nah, like in the Ninth Ward.
Okay.
But once you pass St. Claude, then it's more gentrified.
Got
You
it.
feel me? Yeah, but everything else on back, yeah, it's niggas. For real.
Yeah. So what were some of the experiences, you know, you went through while jumping off the porch at 12 years old? Because that's a young age. So.
You know, everything, man. Like, you know, you learn to make something out of nothing. You feel me? You know, definitely, like, you know, you come up hard, you know what I'm saying? You gain your stripes, your scars, you heard me? Just, you know, fighting, you know, hustling, like, you know, just everything. For real, you know, just a part of just growing up and wanting more for yourself.
Yeah.
For real.
You got any older siblings or?
Nah, I got younger brothers and sisters for
Okay,
sure.
so you the oldest.
Shout out to Kitty and Josh, you know what I'm saying? My sister Blackie, you know what I'm saying? Kershell, I got two sisters named Kershell.
For real?
Yeah, it did show you how crazy my daddy was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kurdish, you know what I'm saying? Free my little brother Lance. Yeah.
So did you feel any type of like responsibility to like show your younger siblings like, you know, a positive way to kind of be that type of role model?
I'ma say I started like with the positive, like once I started rapping and really started seeing more of the world and seeing what, you know, was really out here, you know what I mean? Of course I started spreading that positive nature to them, you know? But by then it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say it was too late, but you know, you feel me? Like if I could help, I'm gonna help, you know what I mean? Cause like growing up, man, like I said, just, you know, being the oldest and all that and brothers and stuff like that, you know, you always gonna find yourself having to fight for them. You always gonna have to, you know, for real, cause they get you in all kind of stuff. And, you know, like all us don't have the same mom, you know what I'm saying? We just got the same dad, you feel? But all us was, you know, so all us was scattered, you know what I'm saying? But all us still was in the Ninth Ward.
Okay. So close by, at least.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you walking around, you know, the neighborhood, you know, my brother them stay right there, something stay there, you know, for real. Like my whole family, bro, from my mama's side to my daddy's side. Feel me? All in the Ninth Ward. Like I ain't had no, you know, like cousins out of town and all that to go for real. So my
Everyone was
whole,
right there.
Yeah, my whole life, everything was just in New Orleans. You feel me? For real. So I ain't start seeing outside of it until I started making music and, you know, being able to travel and stuff like that, you heard me? And I'm just like, man, you know, I'm coming back like, man, they got this over here and they got that going on over here. And, yeah, man, for real. Shout out to music.
Was that a big culture shock for you at first, like when you started going to these other cities?
Hell
Especially
yeah.
overseas, too.
Hell yeah, man. Like big culture shock. Big culture shock, for real. Cause like I said, man, you know, just being stuck, you know, like in your neighborhood and where you come from, that's all you know. So traveling to all these other places, you get to hear people, you know, speaking certain, you know what I mean, they own the slangs and, you know what I'm saying, distinct tones, all that kind of stuff, for real. Like, And it's like, man, like what? And the trip part is, they were calling, like, a nigga like me, like, they were calling me country. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at them like, man, y'all country, you feel me? Like, that was always the crazy thing to me. Like, everywhere I went, they calling me country. Like, for real, like, that was crazy.
So what drew you into rapping at first then?
TV.
Okay.
TV, you know, just watching like the rappers and stuff in the videos and everything, and my uncle, you know, rest in peace, my Uncle Chalk. Like he was a real like hip hop head, bro. Like that's all. Like he listened to everything, bro. Like a lot of like East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like from LL Cool J and you know Fugees and Black Sheep and Pete Rock, CL Smooth and all that, you know what I'm saying, for real. So, you know, I'll just bring them in the household of that, you know what I'm saying, and just I used to just, you know, sit by the radio, you know what I mean, and I just started like doing it on my own, for real.
Were you just like freestyling, or were you actually writing raps back then?
Yeah, I was writing raps back then, for real. Like, you know, like I was writing raps, but I was shy about it.
For real, you didn't let anyone know?
Nah, I ain't want nobody to know. For real, like I was shy about it, cause you know, like even now to this day, I see that to this day, bro. Like it's a stigma on rappers, right? Like a lot of people will be like, man, yo, man, you a rap nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, coming up, you feel me? That's how, you know, we looked at a lot of that stuff. So, you know, I ain't want nobody to know I rapping, you feel me? Because I was too busy, you know, trying to be this certain person, you know what I mean? But I always knew, like, I had the skills for sure, for real. Like, I always knew that for sure.
So when did you finally break through and, like, you know, start either recording music or just rapping for other people then?
When, cause you know, like a couple of my partners, you know what I'm saying? You know, my close partners, like they knew I could rap, you feel me? And shout out to Dizzy, you know what I'm saying, or D.I. He was like the neighborhood rapper. So one day, you know, we on the corner, you know what I mean? And, you know, he was around there, whatever, and I think he was rapping. And you know how it be, you know, your partner, man, you can't fuck with that, you dead, you can't fuck with, you know what I mean? So they made me spit something, and I spit for him, and he was like, man, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, I ain't know you could, you know? And he took me to the studio. That was like my first time really like recording some shit, you know what I mean? And after hearing myself, you know, on the track, and I bring it, I'll never forget, like I bring it back like round the weight, you feel me? Cause my rap was about, you know what I mean, like my hood, and you did his name and all the hoods in the Ninth Ward and all that. And you know, everybody was loving it, you feel me? And I started just loving hearing myself on the beat and stuff like that, recording. And from there, like, it was, you know, it was take off season for me.
Oh, shit. How old were you at the time?
I had to be what? Probably about like 14, 15.
Oh, shit, so pretty young.
Yeah, like 14, 15. Mm-hmm.
And at what point did you get introduced to Lil Wayne?
Probably like a year after that.
For real? Okay.
Yeah. Like a year after that, man, and you know, I got introduced to him from another dude from my block. He did named Mule. He did, you know, all the dudes from the block and stuff, and you know, he was cool with the people around Wayne, like Fee and T Street, stuff like that, and you know, he just like, look, man, I'm gonna bring you over there so you can spit for him. I'm gonna let you rap for him. And,
did you think it was bullshit, or?
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit. You know, you gotta think, you feel me? Like, for me, and you know, like from where we from, you know, you looking at, you know, you holding them on this big old high horse stuff, like, man, you can't get next to no nigga like that. You get what you feel me? And sure enough, man, one day and it pulled up on me, bro, like, come on, you ready? I'm like, yeah, like, come on, for real. You know, I grabbed my cousin Mike in there because I needed somebody that to witness this shit. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my cousin Mike. For real, man, you gonna hear me saying rest in peace to a lot of people, but that shit crazy. Rest in peace to my cousin Mike, but we went there You know, shit. I spit for dude went crazy. For real, you heard me? And we went to the studio that same night.
For real?
Yeah, for real. And from there we started doing like the Squad Up mixtapes.
That was a classic era too.
Oh yeah, man, for real.
And for these youngins that don't know, talk about who all was in Squad Up at that time.
Me, Gutter, T Streets, Young Yo, Wayne, and Super Blanco.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because this was kind of like Wayne's introduction to the mixtape era at this time too.
Yeah,
these were like his first mixtapes with these Squad Up tapes.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was downloading these shits off LimeWire and some shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's just Wayne and his people just rapping over these other people's beats.
Killing it.
Like, killing it.
And what's crazy is, bro, like when we was doing that, like a lot of people don't give us that credit, bro. You feel me? Like we was like one of the first ones doing that, bro. Real tough, man. Like real tough. Like we was like the first ones doing that. You know what I'm saying? Besides us, it was and 50 in them, G-Unit.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the South, I don't feel like anyone was doing that shit at the time.
Yeah, wasn't nobody doing that in the South.
Yeah.
Like at all. Wasn't nobody doing that in the South at all.
What were those studio sessions like with all you guys in there then?
Oh man.
Was it real competitive? Like, man, I gotta out-rap him? Or?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't so much like competitive with everybody, but it was always like a competitive thing, like with me and Wayne, for real. Like, but you know, I ain't. He made it that way, not me.
For real.
You know? So for real, like he made it that way. But yeah, man, like, and I ain't gonna front, like that kind of like molded the style that I have now, as far as like not writing and stuff like that, for real, because we used to be in there and it was like I ain't about to tell him I don't got no verse. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, he'll just be like, come on, you know, like get in there, you know, get in the booth, and you know, I ain't about to be like, I ain't got no verse ready. I ain't got, you feel me? So that had me like just on go. You feel me? So when I, you know, just going there and just doing that shit and stuff like that, and one day he caught on to it. You feel me? For real, like he caught on to it, and he was just like, man, you ain't writing, like, what you, for real, yeah.
Was he writing at this point still?
Yeah, he still was writing at this time. Like he used to come to the studio with like all kind of like notepads full of buku raps.
He was ready.
Oh yeah, for real, bro. That's one thing I can say about dude, bro. Like he's a real like studio junkie, man, and I respect him for that. You feel me? Because that's what gave me my work ethic, bro. Real talk. Because I always looked at it like I'm trying to be where you at. So you know I gotta work as hard as you, or even harder. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
And at what point does he start Young Money?
Right then and there.
Oh, that was the birth of it then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, man. Like I was there, you know, out there for that, man. You know, got the tat. We all went got the SQ tats and everything. For real, you know, and for real, like I'm right there, like at the table when we deciding like what we gonna call this. You feel, for real? Cause at first we just was, you know, just recording. You know what I mean? And before we actually released the Squad Up mixtapes, you know what I mean? We just said like what we gonna call the label, like what, you know, we should call it or whatever. And, you know, it came up with the Young Money.
Oh shit.
For real.
Yeah. And was Baby and Slim, were they around for this, or was this kind of just Wayne doing his own thing?
Yeah, it was strictly like Wayne doing his own thing.
Okay.
For real, you know, of course, like, you know, we went around them for the events and stuff like that, but for the most part, it was just us. Okay. Like doing us.
You guys were pressing up these the Squad Up tapes too.
No, right? That's the trip part.
Okay.
Say, bro,
because I was curious about that. Because like I said, I'm in Florida. I'm just downloading this shit offline.
Man, look, listen to me, bro. I don't know how that shit used to get around, but it got around, bro. Bro, all we had was a CD, like, for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, we had a CD for us. And then, probably like 2-3 days later, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably burn a copy for one of my partners or something. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be it.
And it spread just like that?
Yeah, bro, like that'll be it, bro. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not nothing at all, bro. Like, nah, I don't know if they had some certain shit going on, which I'm pretty sure they didn't, cause we all together all the time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it was like only people that really had the music was us. You know what I'm saying? Probably like one or two of our partners or something. You feel me? But it used to just get around so fast. And that was the thing, like once the first one got around so fast, and I ain't gonna front, I remember saying like, how the fuck, cause you know, I'm still in the hood. So, you know, it's still people like, I couldn't even tell people like that's me on there. They ain't gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying? For real, but I'm hearing people riding past and bumping that shit all day. You hear, for real, and I just be like, man, how these niggas get that shit, bro? Like who is them? Cause I don't know these niggas that did be having that shit. But hey, it was crazy, man, for real.
Nah, that's wild. I figured they was like, you know, in the mom and pop shops or something like that. Selling
It was that too, but we ain't give it to them.
People was just pressing them up themselves, huh?
Yeah, for real, bro. Like we ain't give it to them, for real. I'll never forget. I went to Manchu. They got a store called Manchu's in the city, and at that time, like that's what like you used to get all like your bootleg DVDs, you know what I'm saying, the CDs, shit like that. I go over there, and you know, dude's like, yeah, I got that new squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got the, like, that's what he telling me. You feel me? I'm like, man, I'm on now. You did that's me, I'm on now. No, you not, man. No. Who you is? This and that, so I'm telling him who I am. You feel me? Like, man, that's not you, man. Go ahead. Like, for real, he really ain't believe me. For real. But pray for me because, you know, I'll try to get the CD for free. But it is what it is.
And you were featured on a few Wayne's mixtapes during these times too, right?
Yeah, during that time, that's all we was doing was the squad mixtapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he started dropping his own tapes though, but you were featured on a couple of those, right?
You talking about like when he started doing like the droughts and all of that. I was on the Drought 5, I think.
And then there was so many unofficial Wayne tapes too. Like for me, I couldn't tell which one was real, like that he was putting out, or that, you know, DJs were just putting together off of these new songs.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, man, like most of the time that's what it be, man. It was just a lot of people just putting together songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
So like, were these records just getting leaked out, or were you guys?
Basically. Basically, bro, for real, like basically.
And you guys were performing a lot too together too, right?
Yeah, you know, we were going to, and that's when we realized how big it was, bro, when Wayne had like a little mini tour. And the first place we went to Florida. So we pull up in Florida, and I mind right, it's like my first time out the city and everything. So we pull up, we're in Florida, and you know, of course, you know, people going crazy for Wayne. Mm-hmm. But then they went to saying, the squad, that's the squad. Squad up, oh, you know what I'm saying, for real, you hear me, kid, got us there. And I'm just like, wait, what the, how these niggas know me? You know what I'm saying? Man, say, bro, it fucked me up, I ain't gonna lie, like that shit fucked me up, bro, and it was like that everywhere we went. You feel me? For real. And then, you know, like, that was my first time ever experiencing some shit like that. For real, man. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's motivating. Like, oh, man, shit, they fucking with me too?
What? Man, I loved it, bro. For real, bro. You got people, you know, you never seen a day in your life, like, really running up to you, rapping your verses to you. For real, bro. For real. Like, even, man, I met my first time meeting J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You hear me? They on that squad shit, you hear me? They rapping my verses to me. I'm like, nigga, I'm a fan of y'all, nigga. Just like, shit, what's down, you hear me? Get something poppin'. For real, for real.
No, that's hard right there.
For real, man. Shout out to the squad, man.
Yeah.
For real.
So you're featured on the Miss Officer song. Talk about that studio session. Like, how did that song get created?
It was just another day in the studio, for real. We was out here, we was in the 8. And we just in there recording already, and Chains had bought Bobby V over there, had bought Bobby V through there, and you know, like Wayne, and I said it before, like a lot of people don't know, like Wayne had that idea, like to do a song about a lady cop. I don't know why. I don't know if he fucked a lady cop before and just wanted, I don't know. But I mean, like for years, like during the squad show, he always was talking about that. Like, man, I want to do a song about a lady cop. For real talk, bro, like this real shit. And I guess he told Bobby V, you know, the idea of it, and you know, that ain't like shout out to Bobby V, bro. Like, they talented, bro. Like, dude really just went in there, you feel me? Like, 'cause we had a beat already. Dude went in there, bro, and just laid the hook like crazy.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like magic. I ain't gonna front. And you know, we sitting there. The song was originally supposed to just be Wayne, Bobby V, and 2 Chainz.
Oh, shit.
You heard? For real. So, but at the same time, just me being me and just, you know, just knowing how Wayne is in the studio, you gotta be ready. Like real talk. So I'm already in there, I'm already making me a verse. Like whether I'm on the song or not, you feel me? I'm making me a verse. You feel me? So, you know, Wayne laid his stuff down, and then 2 Chainz went in there, and it was like, you know, like it wasn't like fitting the song. And Wayne, you know, they pulled him out the booth. When they pulled him out the booth, Wayne just was like, "Kid, man, you going there, man?" Like, all right, I'm already ready. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I go in there, I lay my shit down, bro, and like I said, bro, that shit was like magic, bro. And God, real talk, like I come out the booth, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, at by 11 or whatever. So we just listening back to the song, you know, just playing the song back. And that's thing, you know, for Baby, the executives from Universal, all them come walking in there, walking in the session. Now, mind you, they never coming out, like never. They never came in our sessions before. You feel me? Like, I don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't never come in our sessions before. You feel me? So for them to come in there at that time, like, was just crazy. Cause mind you, Wayne album was already done.
The Carter 3.
Yeah, the Carter 3 was already done. It's already been mixed, mastered, everything already. You know, for real. You know, they already got the singles, everything. You know, so it was just another day just in the studio, regular day in the studio. And but when they walked in and they heard the record, they was like, "Oh man, like, you know, like this is what we looking for. This is what we want, whatever, this and that." And next thing you know, we back in New York, back at the Hit Factory, getting that motherfucker mixed and mastered. For real. Like that's
So you knew right away this was going on the album then?
No, I didn't.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, until, like, you know, we getting the mixed and mastering and said that. Now, of course, I knew the song was gonna be there, but then I had the fear of like, dang, he might take me off this motherfucker.
For real? Why'd you feel like that?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Why'd you feel like that?
Because, man, like, you know, sometimes, you know, especially like, you know, like when it's big, I don't know, bro. Maybe because I felt like it was too big for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that. You hear me? But I remember sitting in there in the Hit Factory and just waiting to see if I'm gonna hear my verse. Then, you know, I got the last
Yeah, because you got
verse.
the last verse on there. That's
So
right.
you know, it's just those minutes is going by long as a motherfucker. You hear me? And I'm just like, man, what the fuck? Like, man, like, damn, like, all right, like, I'm just waiting, sitting, waiting your day. We looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody around, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the talk, you feel me? Like, is he gonna keep me on there? Am I still gonna be on there? Whatever, this and that. And sure enough, boy, that Mrs. I saw that bitch come on. Boy, I looked up, boy, I was jumping up and down, you hear me? That boy, I was like, "Oh, you made the album, you made the album." Yeah, man, for real.
Because that was the first album Wayne put you on, right?
Yeah, album for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's major, man.
Man, that was hella major. And to even like to this day still hear that song playing on the radio.
Oh, absolutely. It's a classic.
Hell yeah, man. The best thing about it, man, real talk, bro, it was like, cause at the time, you know, my dad was in jail, and, you know, for him to hear it, you know what I'm saying, like, that made all the You did that big everything, you know, for me, for real, bro, for him to hear it, and my grandma and stuff, you know what I'm saying? For real, I was just happy I could be on a song like that, because, you know, most of my music is gangster music and stuff like that. Like, I can't cut that on around my grandma. You know, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, the album's a huge success too. As soon as it drops, like I think it went #1 that first week, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, man, for real. But Wayne's super talented, man. That's one thing you can never take away from him. For real.
Oh, he's the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the music video, what happened with that? Like, why weren't you in the video?
Man, I want to blame it on miscommunication or whatever. I don't know, but I wasn't in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. But around that time, like, we was out here, we was in Atlanta. One of the hurricanes had hit New Orleans, and, you know, a lot of my people was out here. You know what I mean? They were kind of stranded and stuff out here. And, you know, that, I ain't gonna front, like, man, that one situation, it saved me in a way also. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't get to be in the video, but it taught me, you know what I mean, how to get my publishing right and all that stuff there, because that's when I did my first publishing deal.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I needed the bread to make sure my people was good, you know, and get them back home. You feel me? So, you know, I remember us being out here, we did the photo shoot and everything, for real, like, and like, it's crazy, like, I still got, like, the picture of that photo shoot, for real, like, it's all us on that motherfucker. You got Nicki Minaj in there, Drake, all that in that photo shoot. And, like, you know, I'm mostly worrying about, you know, people, you get what I'm saying? And shout out to Fifth Wall Weeby, rest in peace to Fifth Wall Weeby. Him and Mr. Mean, they like told me about the publishing and stuff, cause I ain't even know nothing about all that.
For real.
Real talk. Like, I just, at that time, I just was a good ass rapper. You know,
Just happy to be on the album, I'm sure too.
Yeah, you know, so they told me about that and stuff, and they was like, man, cause you know, man, you can get up advanced, you can get this and that off the public. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, cool. So I went and did that. I bust that move. You know what I'm saying? That was my first real check from music, and I got that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Paid for everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, to catch the bus or whatever you did, for real, you know, got everybody like, you know, the bus tickets, the train tickets, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, was able to, you know, get a rental and stuff like that, you heard me, and drive back down, you know, just to make sure everybody was good. Plus, I got this little bread right now, for real, you know, so, you know, you did get back down there, you know, give mom some bread, you feel me? Give my little brother, because at the time, my little brothers was locked up, you feel me? Paid they bond, you know what I'm saying? Pay they lawyer, all, you know, just trying to take care of everything. You know, and during that time while I was down there, that's when they shot the video. You hear me? That when they shot the video, and of course, like around that time, you know, I'm feeling kind of way, cause I'm like, man, why they ain't tell me? You feel me? Cause it's like, you know, if they would have told me, yeah, you know, we're gonna be shooting the video on this day, I'm gonna be there. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't have even left. I would have held off. You feel me? But you know, shit, I guess, like, that's what happened.
Was there a conversation afterwards with you and Wayne, or like,
No.
what happened, or?
Nah, like, I remember at the time when they was filming the video, you know, I called, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm calling or whatever. You feel me? You know, like, we ain't talked though. You get what I'm saying? I talked to, you know, to everybody else here, but we ain't talked. And like that, probably like either that next day or the day after, you know, like they were reaching out, they were like, yeah, you know, man, we got a flight for you in Miami, blah, blah. And for me, it was like, man, look, until I talk to dude, you know what I'm saying, man to man, like, I can't, cause like for me, I can't fake being cool with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I got something on my chest, or if I'm, you know what I mean? Like, of course, you know, like, we cool, we good, but at the same time, you hear me? Like, I gotta holler at you about this.
Yeah, it's like you deserve an explanation.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, I gotta holler at you about this, dude. Like, if I can't holler at you man to man, bro, like, until then, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real.
So that was that, or like?
Yeah, like, for real. Like, at that time, like, yeah, like, that was that. For real, bro. Man, like, I'm the type of dude, bro, like, I stand on morals and principles and shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, we men, bro. Like, I don't care who you are, what you have. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still a man at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? For real, you know, and at the same time, like, I know how to get me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get me out here, bro. Like, and, you know, like, we went a little minute, like, without hollering at each other. You feel me? Now, of course, you know, I still was keeping in touch with everybody else. You feel me? In the camp and everything, but, like, for us, like, me and him, like, we ain't really, like, have conversations, you feel me, until, like, years down the line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, once I was 50 and all that, this and that, you know what I'm saying? You know, he, you know, reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, to congratulate me and this and that, you feel me? Because that's the thing, like, it's never, like, no bad blood or no real beef or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just was, like I said, more of a miscommunication thing, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm sure you wish it would have played out different, though.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Because you got to think, man, like, during that time, as far as, like, from the squad and the Ms. Officer, this and that, like, yeah, a lot of people, like, they knew of me and stuff like that, but I didn't have a face. You know what I'm saying? To the where I had a voice to the world, but I didn't have a face to the world. You know, like that, of course, like that video, you know what I'm saying? It would have, you know what I mean?
That would have changed a lot, absolutely.
Yeah, it just would have, like, just put me all the way out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, like, you know, you can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, still gotta clean it though. For real, you know. But you know, I think like getting to 50 actually, you know, like gave me a face. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the situation with 50, does that come after you made the song Better Walk? Like where you had sampled him?
Yeah, that came like right after that.
So what gave you the inspiration to sample that hook out of?
Now somebody gave me the beat.
Oh, that's how it came to you?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
okay,
how it came to me, yeah. And for me, it was like, oh man, what, man, they got 50 on here. And
Did you know it was a sample? Like,
you know
were you
what I'm saying?
familiar with the Freeway song?
Nah, for real. And shout out to Free, you hear me? That's my dude. But no, I ain't know that at all. You feel me? I just got the beat and did what I did on it. And, you know, he got wind of it, like, and it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to, you know, get it took down and shut down and all that, for real, you hear me, until he actually heard it.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? And when he listened to it, it was just like, damn, you know, like, I gotta fuck with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And shit, he reached out, for real. And that's the thing, man, like, for any artist, man, like, keep going, bro. You never know who listening to you, who watching you, for real. Like, keep going, for real.
Yeah. So how does that first meeting with 50 go after he reaches out then?
Man, it went crazy. It went good, for real. Like,
well, obviously.
It went real good, man. You know, I was in New York at the time when he called me. I was in New York. He was in New Orleans. And,
so y'all on different backwards.
Yeah, like it was super crazy, bro. And I ended up flying down there. You know what I mean? That next morning, you hear me? I wasn't wasting no time. For real, flew down that next morning, met up with him. Right then and there, like, you know, he gained my respect because, you know, he respected my aura. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I came around him, you know, I had a couple of my partners and stuff with me. You know what I mean? And man, we had every gun known to man on us. You get what I'm saying? For real.
In true New Orleans fashion.
And which I know a lot of people, you know what I mean? Then you got things, you know, he on a movie set, you know what I'm saying? With fucking Forrest Whitaker and Robert De Niro and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we pulling up like this here. You feel me? He was just like, you know, instead of him being on something, man, what y'all doing? Like y'all, you know, tripping or whatever, he was just like, what kind of gun that is, man, what that, you know what I'm saying? And he embraced it, bro, and I was like, yeah, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, could ride with him or whatever, you feel me? And I remember he gave me 5 beats, you know, cause he had a studio van set up at the on a movie set.
Okay.
And we inside the studio van. He gave me 5 beats. And he was just like, yo, man, you know, just take this home, write to him, whatever, this and that, you know what I'm saying? And give it, you know, he had to go, film some scenes or whatever. Like, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. You hear me? I'm about to sit here, you feel, for real tough. I did all 5 of them joints. You did. By the time he came back, you feel me? You know, I'm still there. So he was just like, oh, man, you still here? I'm like, yeah, nigga, what you mean, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Let's go hard or go home, my nigga. I'm going hard, fuck you talking about. And, you know, I did him and I let him hear, and he was like, oh shit, you did this shit already? I'm like, yeah. And as I'm, you know, going to the next one and going to the next one and going to, he was like, what the fuck? Like, he was like, man, like, what's, you know, and he was like just super impressed and everything, you feel me, like by that shit. And, you know, and from then, like, we you know, was just all the way locked in, for real.
Did he express interest right then and there? Like, man,
yeah,
go ahead and come join?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For real. Like, he was, like I said, he was just super impressed. You know what I mean? For real. By, like, just by my work ethic and, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that I was actually saying on those tracks, you know?
Yeah.
For real, for real.
And unfortunately, you got shot a couple weeks later after that meeting, right?
Yeah, not even a couple weeks later, probably like about 4 days later.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, probably like 4 days later, man. You know, cause like around that time, you know, we was just into a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the reasons I was in New York. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like once you hit the city, man, you know, New Orleans small as a motherfucker. You feel me? So it's like, you know, everybody know everybody. Everybody know where you stay. Everybody know where your baby mama, your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so you know, like once you hit the town, you feel me? Like niggas gonna know you in that town. You feel me? You out here. So, and plus, we did he came to my party. You know what I'm saying? I threw a party, and he came through there. You feel me? And it was like that shit was super lit. For real. Like, for him to come through there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just met this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
For real, but like, this 50 Cent, real talk, that nigga do like, man, look, man, shit, give a nigga one of them guns y'all had, you coming through there. And real talk, and that's just how it went, for real. You remember, we met him at the hotel, gave that nigga a gun, you know what I'm saying? And he pulled up, for real. We performed Better Walk.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? For real, we performed Better Walk on stage, for real. That shit on YouTube. And like, it was probably like in 2 days after that, that's when I got hit up. And you know, like I remember, you know, like coming to, you did, like when I got up and stuff, like at the hospital, you know, like dude called, you know what I'm saying? He was just like letting me know about his situation and when he got shot up and stuff like that, and how a lot of people backed up off him and stayed away from him, you feel me? And he was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm rocking with you, for real, you know, and he showed me that, bro. As soon as I got out the hospital, bro, it was a wrap, bro. First day out the hospital, bro, I mean, I'm still in Staples, barely moving, you know what I'm saying? Shit bag on. You know what I'm saying? We go straight to, first stop, we came out here. We came to the 8. We did the,
Was it the Haters record?
Yeah, the Haters record. You did Rest in Peace, Shawty Low. You know what I'm saying? Me, him, Shawty Low, and Yayo on it. You did. Like I said, Rest in Peace to Shawty Low.
Oh, shit. Was that your first time meeting Yayo then?
I met Ye like before I knew Fifth.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't like a, you know, I met him and we kicked it and you know what I'm saying? It was more like, oh man, Tony Yayo, oh what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? It kept it moving, you feel me? But that was my first time really, like, you know what I mean? Like really, kicking it with him and really chilling and really getting to know him, you know what I'm saying? For real. And right after that, bro, and like for real, I recorded my verse earlier that day. We shot the video, You know what I'm saying? Like, toward that night. The next day, we flew straight to Africa, nigga. Like, that shit was, like.
So it was up.
Man, let's say, man, you know how to say, bro.
Yeah, where you at mentally at this time? Like, knowing you was just in the hospital.
I'm still, like, you know, I'm still was trying to grasp everything.
Yeah, shit's surreal at that point.
Like real talk, bro. Like, I'm still trying to grasp everything, bro. So, you know, I'm just like, man, I'm like, damn. Like we going well? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know nigga watch Belly and shit, and you know what I'm saying? This nigga Nas was like, yeah, you know, yeah, we go to Africa and shit at the end. Nigga, I'm really out here, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm there. I remember like being there, man, and it just was like just so fucking crazy, bro. Like, but then the thing, bro, like right after that, we stopped there like 2 days. After that, we in France. Then after that, you know what I'm saying? We in Spain. Then after that, we in Paris. After that, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like all over the fucking world, like right fast, bro. And it was crazy, bro. And because even though I'm enjoying this shit, bro, and I'm loving it and everything, bro, you know, my people still back home at war and, you know what I'm saying, going through everything they going through. So it was just like, man, damn, you know what I'm saying? Every day, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like, thank God for overseas, your day, your phone don't got that service like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, cause, you know what I mean, that shit would have had me, you know what I'm saying, like thrown all the way off, you feel me? And I don't need to be in that type of mindset, you heard me? Real talk, so.
Yeah, it's like you were able to disconnect from all that.
Yeah, definitely was, bro, for real, man. But it felt good doing that shit and, you know, coming back home and everything for real. But I tell you one thing, I ran up a hell of a fucking phone bill.
Got them roaming charges, huh?
Man, what? Nah, I'm talking about like the hotel phone.
Oh, for real?
You heard me? The hotel phone, for real. Yeah, man, niggas mad with me. Cause you know, like your regular phone ain't
We
working.
talking like 5 figures type
You know
shit?
what I'm saying? Yeah, man. One of my bills was like down to like 7,500.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? 10 bands for real, yeah. But I had the money though at the time. You know what I'm saying? To pay that shit on my own, so you dig, it wasn't no big deal. You heard me? But at the same time, I still wasn't thinking like that though. Fuck, for real, cause I was pissed off. I had to pay that shit.
Of course.
I could have been on some man. You did and let him take care of the bill. You feel me? But like I said, like man, I'm a grateful dude, bro, and I'm just happy for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let him know that I'm here. You feel me? Because I'm you know glad you gave me this opportunity. I ain't here for your money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here for you know who you are, this and that. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know you rock with me genuinely. You feel me? So I'm gonna rock with you, bro. You hear me? So I don't, you know, had no problem with paying that and all that. For real, the day when I met him and stuff, like the day of my party when he came to my party, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to give me I think like 10 bands or something like that. You feel me? I was like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah, bro. Like, I'm happy you fucking with me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's bigger than money at that point.
Fucking right. You know what I'm saying? For real, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, it's things that's worth way more than money. Like, real talk, like, even to this day, like you don't see me with Fifth, you don't see me around Fifth, but we still got the utmost respect for each other. Mm-hmm. I still could pick up the phone and call this man. I still could go, you know what I'm saying, this and that, you feel me?
Yeah.
For real, you know, because you know one thing, he ain't gotta hold my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm always be trying to bring something to the table than trying to just eat from it, you know? Mm-hmm. For real.
So you guys dropped a lot of classic records, man. Let's talk about the OJ record. You and 50 with Mike Will producing that one, man.
Shout out to Mike Will, man. For real, man. Shout out to Mike Will. I met Mike Will out here a long time ago. For real, like I've been knowing Mike Will, like a lot of them, bro. Like I've been in the studio with them, bro. Like Mike Will, Sonny Digital. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to a dude, C-Note, Honorable C-Note, you feel me? Yeah. He was my in-house producer, you know what I'm saying, at one time. Yeah, man, for real, shout out to C-Note, bro. And you know, like it was a song I already had. You know,
was it really? Okay.
Yeah. And so you know, Fifth heard it, and he was like, "Yo, man, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the hook. Let me, you know." And so he got on there.
He killed that hook.
Yeah,
too.
hell yeah, for real. That's one thing about dude, bro. Like he know what he sounds good on. You know what I'm saying? For real.
And that video was wild too. The prison video y'all dropped for that shit.
yeah. We had hella fun doing that shit. For real, bro. The most fun on a video set I had though. Oh damn, cause now I'm thinking about it. For real, cause I wanted to say the Chase the Paper joint.
Okay, yeah.
With me, him,
With Prodigy.
Yeah, me, him, Styles P, Prodigy, rest in peace, Prodigy. I told you, man, there's gonna be a lot of rest in pieces, bro. Like, you know, like I had hella fun. I got hit by a dirt bike.
You got hit by a dirt bike?
Yeah.
How'd you get hit by a dirt bike?
Man.
Like someone lost control of this shit, or?
Nah. Me not paying attention on the phone, and dude doing his little tricks and all that shit. And by the time I looked up, he was like so close to me. Now my stupid ass, right? I don't know what the fuck went through my head, bro. But like, I tried some ninja shit. Like this nigga, look, he coming, right? Look, cause by the time I looked, it was like, I don't want to say too late, but it was, you know what I mean? Like I had to think fast. So I see him, he's sliding down, you know what I'm saying? Like slanting down. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, all right, he's slanting down. I could just jump over him. So when he came, I tried to jump. Man, that nigga still hit my stupid ass. I went flipping in the air. You know what I'm saying? So look, boom, I hit the ground, boom, and I jumped right back up. Everybody come rushing you. I'm like, man, I'm good. Everybody took a couple steps, got to the car, and passed out.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah.
Were y'all done shooting the video at that point, or did you have to get back up and go finish your scenes?
We was done.
That's wild.
Yeah,
man.
that shit was crazy. But the more fun I'm gonna say, when we shot the video, shit's the name of the song. It's with all us, like, you know, with the unit. We was at Fifth Mansion. Come Up.
Okay,
That was nigga Come Up. Yeah, that was the most fun we had here, for real. You did all the chicks in there. You're running around for real. I didn't already stamp my room in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I don't remember y'all name, but I know y'all remember me. You hear me? Reach back out to me. Yeah, for real. Yeah. We had some fun.
I can imagine, man. I'm sure them times was wild, man.
Man, what? Yo, it was too many wild ass nights. Yeah. Straight up.
Going back to Chase the Paper, man. Like, what was it like working with Prodigy? Did y'all get in the studio together for that, or?
Nah, like we did the song. You know, me and Fifth had did the song, and then he, you know, reached out, you know, and added them on there. But Prodigy though, I met Prodigy a couple of times.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For real, bro. And just, you know, after he passed, it was like damn, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I think about the legacy that he, you know, that he created for himself and for the whole Mobb Deep, you dig? Like it's just like damn, like I really did a song with dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I really on a song with, you know, like that shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know, that shit crazy, bro. For real.
Yeah, long live Prodigy, man.
Yeah, man.
He was one of the greats of this shit, man. That's for sure.
For real, bro. Like, and like one thing I loved about him, bro, he was original, bro. He had his own flow, bro. Can't nobody duplicate how this man rapped, how he sound, you know what I mean? For real.
Real shit. You had this single, Big Body Benz, that was crazy, man. How did that song come about?
That was like, you know, like my song, you know what I'm saying? Like I had created the song, like it was just me on it. And, you know, again, Fifth, yo, let me do the hook. You know what I'm saying? And so he did the hook. And I was like, man, I want Banks on here. You know what I mean? For real. I was like, man, I want Banks on here. And so, you know, he laid it down. He did like he didn't do it like at the studio with me or whatever. I sent it to him. But then when I got the song back, Fifth had a verse on there and bang. So I'm like, oh man, yeah, this motherfucker.
You already know that's a single right there.
I'm like, yo, for real. And we shot the video. You know what I'm saying? That was a great like video and legendary to me too. You feel me? I had my son. You know what I'm saying? My son was in there. You know, he's the little kid that's in the video when it first comes on and everything. Yeah, so it was, you know, yeah, that was lovely.
Talk about fatherhood, like the importance of being there, you know, for your kid.
Oh man, like that plays so much of a major part, bro, in a child's life, man, for real, because, you know, like just, like as a father, you get to, you know, just watch them grow and every year, either for their birthday or just a regular day, like you sit back and you look at them and you just like damn, like that's me. Like real talk, like my son just had a birthday, bro, on the 26th last month, bro. Like I'm on the phone with him, bro, and I'm crying on the phone with him. You get what I'm saying? Because so much, you know, you got so many memories that run through your mind. You got so much, you know what I'm saying? Like so much stuff, bro, and you know, like now, you know, that was my firstborn, so he was with me through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? For me being on a block, transitioning to a rapper, to, you know what I'm saying, to everything, you feel me? And it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying, to see what he growing up and becoming a real man and everything like that, bro, like that shit touched me, bro, because like my dad was gone, you know what I'm saying, my whole childhood. You did, my dad did 23 years.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Before that, you know, he was doing like 5 years here, 2 years. So he was gone damn near, you know what I mean? And just like watching him grow, but like I said, man, I sat on the phone, I mean, even when I got off the phone, you know what I'm saying? I really was just crying, just thinking about all that shit, bro. And you know, and I told him, I was like, bro, like the whole time, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I was raising you, nigga. You was really raising me. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, cause, you know, I had to like grow into being, you know what I'm saying, a real father. You know what I'm saying? Not just being a daddy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? For real. And, you know, like I said, like, you know, your children raise you. You know what I mean? They start making you make better decisions. You feel me? And you start to realize life ain't all about you. You feel me? It's about them. It's about what you gonna leave them. What you know what I'm saying? Like, and just that feeling alone gives you a purpose. It gives you a drive. You hear me? For real, for whatever you want to do in life. Mm-hmm. For real.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's your legacy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Your kid is your legacy too.
Yeah, bro. And he can rap.
I saw that. Yeah, he's rapping now too.
You know, he not a full-fledged rapper. You dig? I be trying to make him take it serious. You know, but I can't, you know, like force it on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's hella talented, bro. Like super talented, for real. You know, right now he just focused on making money and, you know what I'm saying, the females and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, you remember that age though?
Yeah, so I ain't mad at him.
Exactly.
You know, as long as he's doing everything he did the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't in the, you know, like streets hustling and wilding and, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you feel me? So I feel like I did a good job.
No, absolutely, man.
For real.
Yeah. All right, so we got the new single, Yellow Tape, you and BG.
Yeah.
First, just you know, talk about that relationship. Was like, were you rocking with BG? Like,
man, say, bro, that's so crazy, bro. Like, if you from New Orleans, you already know the history. You know what I'm saying? For one, you know, like, you know, you from uptown, from downtown. You know what I'm saying? Us coming together and doing that song, bro, was more bigger for the city than just, you know what I'm saying, than just, you know, music. You feel me? For real, bro. Like, it was at a point of time where, you know, like we was dissing each other. You know what I mean? Yeah, like this shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to come back and, you know, like do this joint together, bruh, like that shit was amazing. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then at the same time, he's a legend. You feel me? In his own right. For real, like this is BG who we talking about. Yeah, for real, you heard me? But you know, like he a real nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. Like if you a real nigga, you know so-and-so a real nigga, bro, no matter what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? If niggas just get in the room and talk, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, bro. Like and that be the thing, bro. A lot of people just, you know, don't know how to reach out to each other. Mm-hmm. You feel me? For real, yeah. But yeah, bro, like man, but you know, we know a lot of like mutual people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Menace. You know what I'm saying? My partner CJ, you feel me? Like they gave me a call. They called me and they was like, man, cause you know they be around BG and shit. So you know they gave me a call and then just like, man, look, you don't got nothing, you know, you want Jizzle to jump on or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, for real. I went to the studio that same night. For real.
So you made that song specifically with him in mind, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Went to the studio that same night. Recorded it, sent it to him. You heard me, sent that bit back the next day.
That's it.
For real, you heard me. I was like, yeah, this motherfucker hard. Like, for real, yeah. For real. I was like, man, we gonna fuck the game up with that.
Huh.
Straight up.
Then you went out to Vegas for the video. What was that experience like?
Oh man, it was lovely. You gotta think it was Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, it was Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah,
okay.
you know,
was
when
lit
we
then.
shot it, yeah. So you know, it was lit like a motherfucker, for real, bro. Like every day. You know what I'm saying? It was lit, for real. You doing nothing but losing money, going to parties. You know what I'm saying? Losing money, going to party. Only person who was winning was him, the nigga standing behind you.
Oh, okay.
Man, he the only one won money. You know what I'm saying? This man winning and lose it all back and more. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't winning shit. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't win a on the real, yeah. I couldn't win for shit in the world. But at the same time, I had a hell of a time, bro. For real, man. Shout out to my dude, man, Face Off Visuals. That's who shot the video. He located in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever out there and need a cameraman, you heard me, holler at my dude, Fire. Shout out to my nigga Quake, you know what I'm saying? Lord Sauce, that's who did it. You know, man, that shit was just an amazing experience in its own. For real.
And fans loving this shit, man.
Oh, man, for real, bro, cause it's authentic, bro. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't your average song. You feel me? Like, it ain't the average, like, oh, all right, I gotta be doing a song, so let me try to make this radio club. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yeah, dude. I want to get the people, you know, yeah, like some raw shit. You get what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? Like, for real.
And I understand you got 2 projects in the works, right?
Yeah, Kite Son, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated to my dad. And I got Street Fame 2, I'm gonna be dropping right after that.
Okay.
Yeah, Street Fame 1 is out right now. Make sure you go get that right now.
That's the one you dropped last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go get that right now. And make sure you go stream my movies, Trying to Come Up 1 and Trying to Come Up 2. Streaming right now, you dig on Tubi. It ain't the average Tubi movie either that you can make memes and shit on. Yeah.
You never know with these Tubi movies these days, man.
That's a fact, yeah. Nah, I should officially.
Yeah. So, you know, over 20 years in the game, what motivates you, what inspires you to keep creating today?
Man, like them kids, bro. Them kids and just like my overall passion for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I started doing this, bro, I wasn't thinking about like the money and stuff like that. You know, I was doing it because I loved it, and you know what I'm saying? I felt like I always had a story to tell. You know, like even like when you listen to a lot of my music, you know, I'm always telling a story. You feel me? Like it might come off as like punchlines and bars and shit, but now I'm really just telling you my story. I just know how to put that shit in that form of that. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you know, and that's all, man. I'm just telling my story, bro, and every day is a new story to tell. For real. You know what I mean? Like after this shit, I'm going to the studio right after this. You know, like real talk. Everybody might fucking jumped off the porch and something. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like every day. For real.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now today?
Man, dream your dream, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you what you can't be and how far you could go. Like don't let nobody put no ceiling on you, man. For real. And like don't look for everybody to support you. For real, because they ain't gonna support you until they really start seeing you moving around. Mm-hmm. You know, but then at the same time, it's gonna show you who's really there for you and who's not for you. For real, you know, and just keep fucking going. Like keep fucking going, for real. I just yesterday, I was looking at the dude, Boss Man D-Lo.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at
you
his
saw his
song.
throwback pics?
Not pics, songs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From 2018, 17, that man wasn't rapping nothing like how he rapping now. But see, he kept going. You feel me? You dig? And all he had to do was just find himself. Once he found himself, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Now he, for real, bro, like you gotta keep fucking going. For real, you dig? Like fuck how everybody feel, fuck what everybody's saying, you hear me? You can't worry about that. You dig? Like your dream is your dream, that's why you the one that dreamt it. You know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? They ain't gonna see that shit until it actually come true for you. Yeah. For real. You gotta just keep going at that shit though.
Real shit, man.
For real.
All right, Kid, you got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up here, man?
Yeah, man, you know, shout out to the 9, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to whole New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glow Street, shout out to ROP, you did, Millionaire Records, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Al, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Shane, my dude Mills, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, and the kids, my kids. Yeah, real talk, yeah, that's all it's about, dog, for me, bro. Yeah, my team and my kids, man. Fuck the rest.
I feel that. I appreciate you jumping off the porch with us today, bro.
Right. Y'all little tape out 9, you heard? Right.
You could tell the way she act in public, how she gon' be in private. They call me kid, but I can't stand no bitch that's childish.